The word of the day is titillate. It's a verb to excite or arouse agreeably, to titillate the fancy. To titillate the fancy. To tickle, to excite, a tingling or itching sensation in as by touching or stroking lightly. Titillate me, please. I like to be titillated in the right way. Intellectually titillated. Related forms: titillation, titillative, titillatingly. Synonyms: to rouse, tempt, tease. To stimulate by touching lightly or tickle. That's just funny. I'm so ticklish. Sometimes my girlfriend, she gets me right on the sides. She pokes me. Even the smallest little poke from the side by little fingers like that. When she give me a little back rub, her little fingers pointy. They pointy. And because they're so pointy, they tickle really bad. Yeah, I spasm. Makes me convulse almost. I fear that I'm gonna kick her in the face. I just flail. And I do worry that I'm gonna smack her on accident. That's what happens sometimes when I'm titillated in the wrong way as opposed to the right way, which I wouldn't know about because I'm holding out for someone special. I found someone special, but I'm holding out for marriage. Most holy of ceremonies that will bind us forever. Our souls will be meshed. For that certain someone is. We'll be married, and I'll be like 38, and then I'll have sex. Depressing. Some people enjoy getting sexually titillated. It's only natural. To excite another pleasurably. It's very Epicurean. Epicurus would have liked being titillated. Superficially or erotically. Let's be adults about this for a second here. Everyone likes to be titillated sexually or superficially, especially erotically. In a pleasurable manner. Who doesn't? Once you decide to titillate instead of illuminate, you create a climate of expectation that requires a higher and higher level of intensity. Bill Moyers said that. I have to think about that one. You raise the bar a bit. Something that tickles now doesn't tickle later. I don't know. The Pungent Grains of Titillating Dust by one Alexander Pope. Touch a body part lightly so as to excite the surface, nerves, and cause uneasiness, laughter, or spasmodic movements. It tells me to do that. It's like commanding me to touch a body part lightly so as to excite the nerves and cause uneasiness, laughter, little giddiness, little giggles, or spasmodic movements. Okay, this is just getting sexual. Spasmodic movements. Excite pleasurably or erotically. Sometimes people buy things that are battery operated to titillate in the sack. Is this too adult for you? Battery operated things make little funny noises to titillate in a certain way to enhance certain aspects of certain romantic endeavors. And they buzz. People do it. That's okay. Don't feel embarrassed, but it's best to do it online. Buy those things online first. You'll find that when you pull out, you go into the store, you're a little bit embarrassed. I've never bought any, but some people have told me stories about that. But they can be quite fun. These people tell me. I've thought about it, but I'm holding my virginity for somebody. When the time comes, I decide to give up my virginity, I'll think about it, but I'm going to buy that stuff online. I think I'd blush. I think I might get a little embarrassed. I've gotten embarrassed buying condoms. I was buying them for a friend who needed them. Yeah, a midget. He felt weird buying condoms. Sometimes people don't realize that midgets have needs too. So he felt weird buying condoms. It's a really sad story, really. I hope Jacob's not listening right now because I don't want him to know that I'm telling this story, but we gotta have some sensitivity for our midgets. They like being called dwarfs. I don't know why. It sounds like something out of a fairy tale. Like, why be called dwarf? Troll. Munchkin. Dwarf? Really? I don't see what's wrong with midget, but they like dwarf. Anyway, he had needs, so bought him some condoms for him. I don't know if he used them, but he was planning on using them in some way or another. They make good balloons, condoms. You blow them up like a surgical glove. They get big. They're pretty strong. Those things make good water balloons, but they don't break. So if you make a big water balloon out of a condom, they don't break. So they can actually hurt people. Why not just keep the condoms for how they're supposed to be used from now on out? Titillate.